Hi, I'm Allegra Houston, and thank you for tuning in for the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week. My creative collaborator, James Nave, is in Paris right now, dealing with a lot of things. And I'm in Mexico dealing with not very good internet. So we can't do it together this week, and I'm just doing it on my own. So we're glad to have you with us. And we make these videos every week after we do our writing prompt of the week live on Zoom with whoever wants to show up. And maybe you'll show up in person on Zoom one of these weekends, one of these Saturdays, or indeed on Thursdays as well. All the information is at imaginativestorm.com. But meanwhile, we're here. So I will give you what we did today, the writing prompt, our group list of words, and you can write for 10 minutes. And if you like, join our community and post it online so that we can read what you wrote and you can read what we all wrote. So here we go. This is how we do it. We put an image up on the screen for 2 minutes, and we ask everyone on the call, and we will ask you too, to create a list of words and very short phrases, like, 3 to 4 words at most as a phrase. So this is not joined up writing. It's just a list of words, whatever pops into your head as you look at the image. The words don't have to have anything to do with the image at all. They don't have to have anything to do with one another. Random is actually great. So here is the image now for you to create your list of words. After everyone has created their own personal word list, we go around the Zoom room and we ask everyone to contribute one word or phrase from their list to a community list. And we all write those words down. And they function like a kind of collective imagination, like the collective unconscious, but in this case, the collective imagination. So that community list, that collective imagination is there for all of us to draw on when it comes to the time to write. So I will now show you and read for you today's community list. And if you want to write these words down, I think there is value to that because they kind of go into your mind in a different kind of way. But don't worry if you don't get them all. I will put the list up again during the 10-minute writing time. So here it is. Pick me up, aspiring buzzard, holy macadamia nuts, wing spread, off-road, classic, Look, Ma, no hands. The vulture will do my dreams. Trouble is the beginning of the light. Rusting no more. Red watercolor wings. Grandpa's legacy. Now what? Still I rise. Flying pickup. Land of enchantment. Strange elegance. Ray's favorite. Altitude. Tires intact. Flying home. Better smile, Jane. So there is today's list. And you now have two lists. You have your personal list and the community list to draw on as you write for 10 minutes. So you can write anything, write whatever you want, poetry or prose, write it fast or slow. Don't worry about it being coherent. Don't worry about it all being one thing. It might be 2 or 3 separate little pieces of writing. Who knows? Basically, we are just going to ask you to let your imagination take the lead, which means your rational mind is the passenger or the partner following in the dance, not leading. So there's no reason to worry about writing well. It's only 10 minutes. How can you possibly write something good in 10 minutes? And answer that question another time. But that's what I like about the 10 minutes is it relieves you from the need to write well. So don't worry about writing well. Don't worry about judging. Don't worry about all those kind of rational mind things. Just let your eyes roam over the 2 lists of words until one of them will kind of hook your imagination into it. You'll know that's where you're going to start and start there. And you might depart from the word list completely, never use another word from the list. That's absolutely fine. Or you might decide that you want to let your eyes drift over the lists again for more words for your imagination to play with as you write. Sometimes people challenge themselves to use as many of the words as they can. So it's entirely up to you how you want to take these 10 minutes, which will start now. All right, something exists in the world that didn't exist 10 minutes ago. And you may be thinking, well, I mean, it's no big deal. It's just something I wrote in 10 minutes. It's throwaway writing. Well, yeah, it is. And there's a great value to throwaway writing because, first of all, when you write throwaway, that's when your imagination gives you these wonderful images and insights that you didn't expect. But also, it's a practice. And the point of a practice is just the practice. And the more you practice writing like this, the easier, the more flowing, the more enjoyable, the more original, the more authentic, and the more emotionally connected your writing will be. And the more you read what you write aloud, the more you'll build your confidence, the more you'll train your inner critic not to tear you down, but to support you and appreciate what you like about your writing. So the reading aloud is also a very important part of the practice. And that's what we do, all of us on the Zoom. We read what we wrote to a small group of appreciative people. We go into breakout rooms and we just appreciate like this, Zoom applause, what we like. And we'll ask you to do that now, to read what you wrote aloud, even if it's to an empty room. Maybe there's somebody else in the room. You can read it to them if they're willing to listen. But anyway, if there isn't, it's still not an empty room because you are in it and you are your most important audience. You, as you read aloud and allow your voice to make an impact on the air, your writing makes an impact on the world. Okay, a very small impact, but you've probably heard of the butterfly effect. Most important impact it makes is on you, because when you read out loud something you like, and you're more likely to notice things you like than the things you don't like, which is the opposite of reading silently on the page. The more you notice things you like, your body likes it. It gives you a little hormonal hit. You get a little hit of dopamine. And when your body likes something, it wants more of it. So subconsciously, just using the bodily neuropeptides, as I've now learned, that's what they're called. Just peptides in general. Neuro ones are ones that were generated in the brain. Anyway, as your body experiences that dopamine hit from reading something you like, it will push you towards more of that kind of writing. So this is one of the ways in which you just naturally, without struggle, without effort, find your voice and turn your inner critic into your ally and not your enemy. So put me on pause now and read what you wrote aloud. But if you enjoyed that reading aloud, and I hope you did, and if you would like to share what you wrote with our group, we have a way for you to do that. And it's a platform called Circle, and this is how you get there. Go to imaginativestorm.com, scroll across the top navigation, and you will see Community. A drop-down menu pops up or drops down, and you'll see Imaginative Storm on Circle. Click on that. And that will take you to the community page, this particular part of it. Click on the image, and that will take you to the Circle site. If it's your first time, it will ask you to make a login name and password, but it's free. And once you've done that, you can explore the other parts of it in this left-hand navigation column, or you can just go straight to Prompt of the Week. And there you will find an archive of all the prompts we've done every week for more than 3.5 years now. And the most recent one is at the top. When you click on one, you'll see what it is. You'll see a link to the YouTube recording. You'll see the image, and you'll see the word list. And then you'll see, as you scroll down, you'll see what other people have written. Sometimes people upload an audio of them reading it. And other people can comment on what they liked about what people have posted. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see a box that says, what are your thoughts? And that is the place to type in what you wrote to the prompt. While you're at imaginativestorm.com, you might like to check out some of the other things we have on offer for writers. We have some books, we have Zoom courses, we have an audio and a video version of our book, Write What You Don't Know, which the audio one you download, you listen to it on your favorite podcast platform, wherever you are, go for a walk and listen to it and sit down and write under a tree. And we have live in-person workshops. As I record this at the end of March 2025, we have a workshop coming up in Taos, April 20th to 24th, which was sold out, but we've now got a cancellation. So if you're watching this promptly after I record it, that cancellation, that spot might still be open. And if you're interested, you will find out more about it on our website at imaginativestorm.com. And we're always happy to talk to you by phone or Zoom if you need more information before you sign up. So please do check out what we have. And thank you very much for joining us today. And please do join us in person on Zoom one of these Saturdays or Thursdays. It's free. You don't have to pre-register. Just turn up on time with pen and paper, and you'll find the Zoom link at imaginativestorm.com.